Welcome to Los Borrachos Happy Hour with your host, Los Borrachos. What up, what up? Oh, shit. Week number 4, week 3 in the books. Yeah, let's get into it. I'll go over the results. I'll go over the standings. Then I'll go over these week number 4 matchups. So let's get to it. Fucking week number 4, baby.
Baltimore does, so they got the whole playbook. Play action, and touchdown Ravens, Bateman.
All right, and now to our matchup results. So week number 3, our highest score was the Rook. And from there you saw Lamar Jackson throwing that touchdown. I was trying to get a post game, but the funny thing is that no one in your team won except for Seattle. And I didn't have a speech from Seattle defense speaking and shit. So I figured just put in a highlight of Lamar Jackson, which is your highest scorer on your team, throwing a touchdown. So he beat the Fuegos 131 to 158. Rebel Scum beat the Warhammers 136 to 116. Good shit, Warhammers. You cracked 100 this week. Mike and the boys beating OG Men 152 to 129. That was close till the end. Los Tanks losing to the Nighthawk 102 to 154. And Los Borrachos beating the Anal Sensations 142 to 120. Fuck. I thought I was done in the morning because I hate that all my team played in the morning. But got the W. Our lowest score was Los Tanks with 102. All right. Some of us scoring going the wrong direction, but some of us, still keeping up with the 1 over 120. Blowout of the week was Los Tanks 102 to 154. So yeah, man. Some good matchups. Some that came down to the wire. I think the Fuegos versus the Rook. Pretty much it was Goff and Lamar Jackson, and fucking Lamar Jackson with those garbage time touchdowns, I guess. So yeah, we'll see how that affected the standings. The league standings. All right. And our league standings. And in first place, we have Mike and the boys. Still in first place. The champ still up there. All right, and in second place, we have the Rook. Also at 3-0. Only Mike and the boys beating them by 4 points. So it's 158 to 458 to 454. So he's on there. We'll see you next week. In third place, Los Borrachos at 2-1. In fourth place, the Nighthawk at 2-1. In fifth place, Rebel Scum 2-1. Sixth place, OG Men at 2-1. And all by himself in seventh place, the Anal Sensations at 1-2. In eighth place, the Fuegos at 0-3. Los Tanks in ninth at 0-3. And in 10th place, the Warhammers at 0-3. But yeah, it's only part of the season. We still got a good ways to go. Remember, you only got to get to seventh spot, and you can squeak into the playoffs and maybe have a run. But Yeah, the 8th, ninth, and 10th all 0-3. But we'll see. Maybe they turn around this week. The 0-3s go out there and get their first win. So let's go into the matchups. And our first matchup, we have Los Borrachos versus the Rook. Los Borrachos in third place at 2-1, projected at 134. The Rook at 3-0, second place, projected at 138. Los Borrachos is starting Josh Allen, Devontae Adams, Jamison Williams, Josh Jacobs, Jordan Mason, Tyler Warren, Deebo Samuel, Ashton Genty, and the Minnesota Vikings. The Rook starting Lamar Jackson, Puka Nacua, Devontae Smith, Devon Achane, J.K. Dobbins, Trey McBride, Tony Pollard, Cam Skattebo, and Seattle's defense. Los Borrachos with Josh Allen going up against New Orleans. Just hoping it's a throwing game. Hopefully it doesn't turn into one of those blowout games so I can get some points. Week 2, I only got fucking 9 points from him. So hopefully he puts up more than that. Devontae Adams going up against Indy. Fucking Indy putting on a good season this year. I believe they're 3-0, actually. But yeah, it should be a good matchup for them. Jamison Williams going up against Cleveland. Fucking Cleveland has a tough defense. But they'll be at home. That's where Jared Goff plays pretty well. I mean, Cleveland has a tough run defense. Maybe they won't be able to run as much and they'll have to throw. I don't know. Hoping. He's only had like one big ass game, and then the other two has been kind of single digits. Hopefully, it's one no, one yes, one no, one yes. So hopefully, this will be the week for him. Josh Jacobs going up against Dallas. Good matchup. Jordan Mason going up against Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh hasn't been doing pretty well in the run game. That should be a good matchup. Tyler Warren versus the Rams. Just saw them give Dallas Goedert this big ass fucking touchdown. So hopefully he get his first touchdown of the season. Deebo going up against Atlanta. It looks like McLaurin might not play. Dealing with a quad. So should get most of the looks, but fuck. Hopefully it's Jaden Daniels, not fucking Mariota. This bitch ass. Ashton Genty. God damn it. If this is not the week, I don't know, man. He's gonna be on the block. Minnesota going up against Pittsburgh. I mean, Pittsburgh's barely putting up these points. They're getting lucky with some of these plays. So hopefully, maybe I'll get another save from the Vikings defense. They were like one of my high scorers last week. And the Rook, 3-0, doing something right. So got Lamar Jackson going up against KC. At KC, I'm not sure how he's done. I'm sure they're not beating them because they haven't made it to the Super Bowl in a while, but I don't know. Who knows? Maybe this fucking KC's not doing so well. Puka Nacua. Fucking Nacua. He always gets injured, but then he comes back in. That son of a bitch. Then he gets these targets taken away from him by Devontae Adams. Devonta Smith at Tampa Bay. Hopefully Tampa Bay can keep it close and they throw it just like this last game, but you never know. Achane going up against the Jets on Monday night. Fuck, man, I gotta wait till Monday night to see if I win. I mean, the Jets, their defense isn't that good actually against the run. I believe they've been ran on this whole time. J.K. Dobbins versus Cincinnati. I mean, Jordan Mason just put up fucking 20 points on them, so I mean, hopefully it's an RJ Harvey game. Trey McBride going up against Seattle. All right. Tony Pollard going up against Houston. Should be a solid. Houston's a tough run defense. I mean, it's a tough defense, but should be able to run on him. He's been fucking getting all the touches. And then Cam Scatterboo going up against the Chargers. Chargers have a tough run defense also. Seattle going up against Arizona. They just lost Connor, which I saw you drop. Mm-hmm. But yeah, man. It's projected close. We'll see. Not good luck to you. All right, we'll get into the next matchup. All right, in our next matchup, we have the bottom of the barrel. We have Los Tanks versus the Warhammers. Los Tanks at 0-3 in 9th place. The Warhammers at 0-3 in 10th place. So someone's got to win and move up. Los Tanks projected at 116. The Warhammers projected at 123. Let's get into these teams. All right, so for Los Tanks, we have Dak Prescott, Michael Pittman Jr., Jalen Waddle, Derrick Henry, Travis Etienne, Travis Kelce, Kenneth Walker, Quinn Johnston, and the Green Bay defense. Warhammer starting Drake May, Justin Jefferson, Brian Thomas Jr., Isaiah Pacheco, Quinshawn Judkins, Juwan Johnson. My bad. Jackson Smith and Jigba, Chris Olave, and Detroit defense. All right. So Los Tanks, Dak Prescott. Going up against Green Bay. He is gonna have to throw. Hopefully that line could give him some time so he could throw. He didn't do so well with the people he had, but now with CeeDee Lamb projected to be out already, they could game plan for him, help him out a little bit. Michael Pittman Jr. going up against the Rams. He's been doing solid pretty much this season. Could be a wide receiver 1 this year with Daniel Jones if he continues it. Waddle going up against the Jets. They just got this corner from Tennessee, opposite of Gardner. I don't know, man. But they are going to have to probably throw. But they will be at home, so it should be a good matchup for them. Derrick Henry going up against KC. KC's tough against the run, but it's Derrick Henry. Just hope he doesn't fumble. Travis Etienne against San Francisco. Hopefully, Trevor Lawrence gets it together and open up some lanes for him. Kelce versus Baltimore. That would look slow as fuck out there, man. I don't know if you have a better option. Kenneth Walker going up against Arizona. Should be a better matchup for him. I think they blew out the guys on Sunday, so we didn't get much run. But I think Charbonnet is healthy, and I think he might play this week. Quinn Johnston going up against the Giants. Hopefully they just keep throwing, and he gets one of those long bombs. Green Bay going up against Dallas. Solid defense. Not much takeaways, but who knows with Dak Prescott throwing the ball. Might get a few interceptions. Let's see. Tyquan Thornton if you need upside. Not trusting. I think I'd put Sam Laporta in before I put in Travis Kelce. just because, yeah. And Mario Harrison Jr. fucking bust. I had him last year. He had the same problem. It was one game good, one game bad. Some stretch of games fucking sucked. Maybe Tyquan Thornton for upside. I just wouldn't sit anybody else in your team. Yeah. And then the Warhammers, Drake May going up against Carolina. He's at home. He should perform very well in at home. But I don't know. Carolina just shut down second year Penix. So who knows? We'll see if it was a player or if it was the defense. Justin Jefferson going up against Pitt. I mean, they're going to probably have to throw in this game a little bit more than they did in the Cincinnati game. Hopefully. Brian Thomas, I mean, they have to throw. I mean, I don't know if you have been keeping up with it about supposedly the coach that the offensive coach they have has been keeping down receivers, starting with Cooper Kupp, Jackson Smith and Jigba. And I forgot the other one. But yeah, like they had horrible seasons, and then once he left, they blew up. Like this year with Jackson Smith and Jigba blowing up. But yeah, man, but he should get the targets. He's the wide receiver one there, man. So it should pick up. Pacheco, I don't know about him anymore. Like he was supposed to get all the touches. He hasn't done shit with it. That KC offense is not the same. Yeah, man. And then Kareem Hunt still keeps fucking bumping in there, taking some touches. So yeah. Quinshon Judkins, I mean, he was pretty solid. He ran against a tough Packers defense. Should do it against Detroit. Juwan Johnson, he should get it done against Buffalo. He'll get a lot of targets. And Jackson Smith and Jigba, yeah, solid. Fool's been solid all season. Chris Olave, I mean, they're going to have to throw. I'm sure they're going to be down most of this game. And then Detroit versus Cleveland, you get a couple of interceptions and stuff like that. But yeah, Tyrone Tracy's injured. Brett Atlanta's not doing anything. Well, fuck yeah. I mean, at this point, yeah, might as well start Pacheco. Not much on your bench that you would start over Pacheco. Yeah. Maybe make a trade or something for a running back. But yeah, good luck to both of you. Like I said, one of you is gonna have to be 1-3. One of you is gonna be 0-4. So good luck to both of you. Peace out, bitches. All right, in our next matchup, we have the undefeated, the champ, Mike and the Boys versus the Nighthawk. Mike and the Boys at 3-0, projected at 136. The Nighthawk at 2-1, projected at 133. We'll see if the champ can stay undefeated. So Mike and the Boys starting Justin Herbert, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Zay Flowers, James Cook, Chuba Hubbard, Brock Bowers, Ricky Pearsall, Cortland Sutton, and the Pittsburgh defense. Nighthawk starting Jalen Hurts, Jacoby Myers, Emeka Buka, Jahmyr Gibbs, Bucky Irving, Zach Ertz, Kyron Williams, DJ Moore, and the Chiefs defense. I mean, 3-0 Mike and the Boys. I mean, Not much I can tell you. Team solid. I mean, Zay Flowers, you're gonna get what you're gonna get as far as what is it? Up and down games. But this should be a game for him. Hopefully, KC doesn't study tape and they don't see how they shut down Zay Flowers. And he gets the the McDuffie. I forgot that their top corner. He's pretty good. Hopefully, they don't put it against Zay Flowers. But who knows? James Cook, fucking. I thought he was supposed to regress, and I don't know what. No more touchdowns, and fuckers out here running and shit. But that good shit. Chuba Hubbard. I think last game they said Rico Dowdle came in and looked better. I'm not really paying attention to the Panthers. Like I said, I don't have anybody from there, so can't tell you much. Just what I've heard. Brock Bowers. I mean, he's still not 100%, but he's still out there getting catches. I mean, I think it's going to be fairly even. Two sucky teams going up against each other. Ricky Pearsall going up against the Jags. I mean, same. Hopefully, Jags keep up and they don't have to throw it. We'll see if Brock Purdy is healthy. I think if not, it's the rookie because fucking Mac Jones fucked up his ACL or PCL or whatever the fuck. Cortland Sutton going up against Cincinnati. Should be a good matchup for him. Just hopefully they don't go up big and just start sitting people. Again, 3-0. I ain't got shit to say. The Nighthawk with Jalen Hurts. Like I said, hopefully it's not a run game. Or they're doing the same thing KC was doing the last few years, where they were just pretty much running the ball, doing little things to just get the win and get out of there. Hopefully, like I said, Tampa Bay puts some points on them and they have to start throwing the ball or they get down. Just like this past weekend against the Rams. Ended up pushing them to start throwing the ball and getting the ball to everybody. Jacoby Myers versus Chicago should be a good matchup for him. Getting the targets up there. Mika Buka. I mean, Mike Evans gone. Problem is now he's going to get Philly. Philly's a tough defense, especially with those corners. But I mean, so far he's done pretty well. So see if he continues it. Jahmyr Gibbs going up against Cleveland. Like I said, Cleveland has a tough run defense, but he can make it up with catches out of the backfield. He's usually the pass catcher. Bucky Irving versus Philly. Again, Philly, tough run defense. Philly's just a defense all around. Just hopefully they can scheme him out. Zach Ertz going up against Atlanta. I mean, it shows here that Atlanta's a tough defense, but I don't think they've played anybody who has a good tight end. Kyron Williams going up against Indy. I mean, Indy. I mean, I think they gave Pollard like a few yards, so I don't see why Kyron Williams can't get out there and get some run and some touchdowns. DJ Moore. I mean, I told you if he did it against Cowboys, he should be able to get it done. But I don't know how much they're going to have to throw against Las Vegas. Like I said, two shitty teams going up against each other. And it looks like Roma Dunza took over that wide receiver 1. I mean, you got Keenan Allen. You got Matthew Golden. Oh, no. Now I put in Bill, huh? But yeah. Not much to say. Like I said, 3-0, 2-1, good records. Not much advice. Like I said, just those little tidbits. So yeah, so it's a good luck. Good luck to both of y'all. Let's get into the next one. Next matchup. Next matchup, we have the OG men at 2-1 versus the Arab Sensations at 1-2. OG men projected 134. The Arab Sensations projected at 139. OG men in 6th. The Arab Sensation in 7th. Who will move up or who will move down? OG men starting Baker Mayfield, Malik Neighbors, Tyreek Hill, Christian McCaffrey, Omarion Hampton, David Njoku, Juwan Jennings, DeAndre Swift, and the Buffalo defense. The Arab Sensation starting Jordan Love, Ladd McConkey, Nico Collins, Saquon Barkley, Trey Benson, Tucker Kraft, DK Metcalf, George Pickens, and the Houston defense. Damn, 19 projected. OG man with Baker Mayfield going up against Philly. I mean, that was a gamer, man. That who could play. If I had missed out on Allen, I was going to pick up Baker, but ended up getting Allen. Malik Neighbors, hopefully with, what's his name, Dart starting. Open up some lanes for him. He's a running quarterback. Hopefully get him the ball. But we'll see. Chargers have a tough defense. Tyreek Hill going up against the Jets. I mean, he's going to be facing Gardner. Yeah, like I said, he'll be at home, so he should get his targets. But man's getting old already. Christian McCaffrey. It's McCaffrey. You're just hoping he doesn't get injured. Marion Hampton going up against the Giants. I mean, hopefully he stays number one, but they're talking about Kamani Vidal and making it a fucking committee, like with Najee. Vidal was pretty solid. I think last year he had some good games, but hopefully the rookie keeps it. David Njoku going up against Detroit. I mean, we just saw Mark Andrews blow up against them, so he should have a solid game. Juwan Jennings should be back? Question mark. Going up against Jacksonville. Swift versus Las Vegas. I mean, hopefully get some lanes open and run just like the fucking forgot that guy's name from the Commanders. But I pretty much that was the longest run. Everything else just kind of was short. So we'll see how that goes. Oh yeah, you lost Mike Evans now. Stephon Diggs hasn't done his shit. Xavier Worthy should come back? Question mark. I think they said something about there was videos of him catching, but he was catching them low. He couldn't put his hand up because of the shoulder. Nick Chubb going up against Tennessee. It's a good matchup, but I mean, I got Woody Marks just in case he takes over that backfield. Nick Chubb looks old, can't run. I dropped him because I was like, I don't think he's ever going to start for my team. And Ramondre Stevenson fumbling his shit. I think Henderson kind of took over that already. But who knows? Maybe the coaches give him a second chance and let him still be the RB1 there. That's just more over who your options are over Juwan Jennings if he doesn't play. I mean, if he's declared out, both with him and Mike Evans, you could put him in your IR spot and then pick up two other guys that might give you upside. Just a little advice there. The Arab Sensation had one good game and thought he was a shit. Jordan Love going up against Dallas. Apparently, I saw some shit about they're being investigated because they think they're trying to cover the money line. I don't know if you guys saw that shit, but I thought it was pretty funny. But yeah, Jordan Love going up against Dallas. I mean, we just saw fucking Caleb Williams put up 4 touchdowns against them. Hopefully that's not the case. I'm hoping it's a Josh Jacobs game, but a ver qué. Ladd McConkey He's like the third guy on the team now, man. I don't know if he's gonna replicate what he did last year. In a way, I'm glad we didn't start the keeper because I would have probably kept him or Thomas. And yeah, they ain't doing shit. That would have kind of boned me this year. So yeah, I mean, you got Quinn Johnson being the wide receiver one. You got Keenan Allen getting those third downs, and Lam McConkey's just kind of there. Maybe he picks it up, but you're hoping for a Keenan Allen injury or a Johnson injury before he could get going again, I guess. Nico Collins came alive last week. Fuck, against me, I almost lost there. But yeah, Nico Collins going up against Tennessee. They have a tough. Tennessee has a tough front seven. Hopefully, that offensive line can hold and free up Nico Collins. But we'll see. But yeah, Stroud needs to get it together. Saquon Barkley, fucking the Rams shut him down. Looks like he can't even run on the Rams this time. Tampa Bay also a tough run defense. So, but he catches the ball out of the backfield, so he should get it together. Trey Benson going up against Seattle. His first starting gig. Trey Benson. I forgot who drafted him, and I was like, damn it. And I was like, I'm gonna pick him up, but then I picked up someone else. Then I saw you pick him up, so I was like, fuck. But yeah, Trey Benson was on my short list of people I wanted to put on my bench so I could keep him for next year. But anyways, good shit, good pickup. Now you got hopefully an RB1 for the rest of the season. Tucker Kraft going up against Dallas. I'm not sure how Dallas does with tight ends, but I mean, he should be solid. No Jaden Reed, no Christian Watson, and they spread the ball too much. DK Metcalf going up against Minnesota. I mean, he's getting his targets from Rodgers. George Pickens going up against Green Bay. I don't know why he's projected 20 points. He's all right. I wouldn't say he's like, oh shit, he's gonna take over CeeDee Lamb's spot. I think that's more Jake Ferguson that's getting those touches, but I mean, we'll see. And then Houston going up against Tennessee. Like I said, Houston has a tough defense. Rookie quarterback. Hopefully he doesn't throw a pick six like he did fucking against the Colts. I was so upset when I saw that, but it is what it is. I mean, I'd put George Pickens over McConkey and then start Travion Henderson against Carolina. I'd sit McConkey. That's just me. You know, because McConkey hasn't really done much. 13, 9, 8. And I think Henderson could have taken over that RB1 role in New England. But yeah, good luck to both of you. We'll see who moves up, who moves down, and go from there. All right, let's get into the next matchup. All right, in our next matchup, our final matchup, we have the Rebel Scum at 2-1 versus the Fuegos at 0-3. Could this be the week the Fuegos get a win? Rebel Scum projected at 133. The Fuegos projected at 129. Rebel Scum starting Patrick Mahomes, Jamar Chase, Drake London, Breece Hall, Jonathan Taylor, Jake Ferguson, Alvin Kamara, Javonte Williams, Denver's defense. The Fuegos starting Jared Goff, A.J. Brown, Garrett Wilson, Bijan, Chase Brown, T.J. Hawkinson, Tetiora McMillan, and Rome Odunze in the Chargers defense. And Rebel Scum, Patrick Mahomes going up against Baltimore. Should be a good matchup for him. They don't really have a run game. I I mean, we'll see if Xavier Worthy comes back. If not, I'm taking that kid, Taekwon Thornton, could put up some deep passes for him. Jamar Chase, just temper expectations. You got Patrick Surtain over there, and for sure he'll shadow Jamar Chase. Drake London going up against Washington. I mean, hopefully Penix gets it together. I mean, they are at home, so he should have a solid game. Brees Hall going up against Miami. I mean, Brees Hall solid, pretty good. Jonathan Taylor, fucking on his way to RB1 this year, huh? Who would have thunk it? The only thing is injury with him, but so far so good. Going up against the Rams, I mean, they just kind of shut down Saquon Barkley. They might try to do the same game plan where shut down the run game, and then hopefully Daniel Jones could beat him. Jake Ferguson with CeeDee Lamb out, he should get most of the targets. I was watching the game and I noticed he kept getting targets over and fucking over. And then at one point he just gets up and does this, like, get me out of here, like, stop throwing me the ball, because he was so fucking tired. So yeah, he should get some looks over there against Green Bay. Njoku and Fanning had a good game against them this past weekend. So I don't see why Jake Ferguson shouldn't. Alvin Kamara going up against Buffalo. Honestly, I haven't been paying attention too much to the Saints. So, I mean, hopefully he does well. Javonte Williams going up against Green Bay. Like I said, tough run defense. So, yeah. And then Micah Parsons on a fucking tear. He wants to whip that ass. Denver. I mean, you saw what Minnesota did, and Minnesota is an all-right defense. I mean, you got Jalen Warren in the bench over Javonte, maybe. And it looks like you still could pick someone up, just a random person. They gave you upside, or a backup to your Brees Hall or Jonathan Taylor. Just saying. The Fuegos at 0-3, starting Jared Goff going up against Cleveland. I mean, he did it against Baltimore. I don't see why he wouldn't be able to do it against Cleveland. Hopefully that line holds up. They held up pretty well against the Ravens. So, but fuck, Myles Garrett, man. AJ Brown going up against Tampa. Again, same shit with Devonta Smith. Hopefully they put him in a situation where they got to throw the ball, and AJ Brown could get those catches. Garrett Wilson versus Miami. At this point, you just gotta live with it. He's either gonna blow up, or because there's really no one in that fucking offense that's gonna do shit. Bijan versus Washington. I mean, Bijan's gonna be Bijan. He gets those targets. He gets those runs. Even with the defense struggling, he still, I think, got 17 points or 20 points last week. Chase Brown. I mean, it's hard to trust him with that offensive line being so fucked up, and then the Denver defense being pretty solid. I mean, yeah, start him. I think he was your second round pick at this point. If he can't do shit this week, he might just end up being matchup dependent guy. Hawkinson came back to life with Carson Wentz. See, but I mean, it was kind of a blowout, so they didn't have to throw much. Hopefully against Pittsburgh, he gets a chance to throw a little bit more. Teteora McMillan. Hopefully Gonzalez isn't back and doesn't shadow him and shut him down. But I think he's been solid. Again, don't watch too much Carolina games. No one in my team. And haven't heard much of him. But I know he's doing better than Travis Hunter. Roma Dunze. Look at that. Took over the wide receiver 1 for Chicago. going up against Las Vegas. He should get most of those targets and you have a solid game. Chargers going up against the Giants. I mean, Jackson Dart making his first start, rookie. Hopefully, sometimes West Coast teams going to East Coast and not at home. It's kind of tough, but I mean, Chargers has been a solid defense, so I don't see why they shouldn't. No one really on your bench. I'd start over anyone on your starting. Finally sitting Calvin Ridley, huh? Hopefully Jaden Daniels plays. But I think they're going to give him to like the bye week and stuff like that. So he could rest up and have him for the rest of the season. Which is good for you because then you'll have him for the rest of the season. So yeah, I mean, good luck. Hopefully it's your first win or good luck, Rebel Scum. Maybe you just keep moving up the ladder. Yeah, good luck. All right, and that'll do it for me. Those are the matchups. Just a few shits I want to get through. Just FYI, next week, bye week start. So next week, you got the Falcons, the Bears, the Packers, and the Steelers going on bye. So if you got any of those players or any people that you rely on, make sure you hit the wire before next week, before you have to try and put in a waiver claim for somebody. Pick up those backups, pick up people that you might spot start, as they say, for any one of those guys. I mean, that's a good amount of people from the Falcons, the Bears, the Packers, and the Steelers. Just get ahead of the curve, you know. That way you don't have to keep putting waiver claims or hope that nobody else puts a claim on them. Also, the bottom three from last year. Haven't heard much about the game this year. Hopefully we get that going, get the votes in, start booking that game for this year. That'll be the Arab Sensations, OG Men, and Los Tanks. Need to put that together. But yeah, that's it for me. Peace out, bitches. I'm off to the motherland this week. I leave Thursday night. So, I just bought a VPN, so hopefully I could fucking watch the games and shit. But yeah, I won't be back till Wednesday, so might not be a video next week. But I'll try because I should be off on that Thursday. So peace out. Catch you guys. Good luck to everybody this weekend. Later.
Thank you for listening to Los Borrachos Happy Hour. Don't forget to hit that bell, hit that like and subscribe. See you next week.